Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Friday. It is Friday. Holy smokes. Happy Friday. It's so freaking hot out in this joint. What the world? It is so hot out here in Tejas. Goodness gracious. You don't want to be out there. It's madness. Absolutely madness. But happy Friday. Anyhow, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. Goodness gracious. Move accordingly says, I'm buying the dip, baby. I hear you, bro. I hear you. We did a little buying yesterday. Indeed, market is crazy. It's doing what it does. We'll go over the numbers, but the market is just doing what the market does. Flare Networks is in the news again. Hugo had a very interesting interview, and the inflation has dropped on Flare tokens, which is interesting, from 7 to 5%. That's a pretty cool deal. Been hanging out on XDeFi, one of the upcoming protocols that's going to launch on Flare Networks. Hanging out there, doing some testing, obviously with the Costin. And if you're testing XDeFi, you get your constant 2 flare from the constant 2 faucet. So that's pretty cool. Learned a little bit more about that protocol today. That was awesome to do. Flare.space is doing their stuff. That's awesome to see. Can't wait to see what's going to be the up and coming protocols on the XRPL. I'm excited about DexFi.pro and the lending protocol when that gets going. I'll be really, really excited about that. It looks like Orchestra Finance is the chosen one in terms of the UI and UX, your gateway onto the XRPL. It looks that way from Ripple X. It looks like Orchestra is the one. But we like DexFi.pro for sure. And those finances not playing. Those dudes are moving and shaking and making moves and trying to, try to do the best that they can for sure. But we need a lending and borrowing platform. We need a perpetuals DEX, right? We need stake. Well, we can't get staking, but what other kind of product in DeFi can we get on the XRPL? It's going to be interesting to see. We need an Aave, we need a MakerDAO, right? We need those types on the XRPL. We need a Camino Finance. We need a Drift protocol on the XRPL. Those type of things is what we need, and hopefully they're coming soon, or sooner rather than later. Yeah, Move Accordingly says a lot of people will miss out on these great buying points. Yeah. A lot of people just don't have the extra cash. Just don't have the extra cash. I listened to an hour, 5-minute video on liquidity, on liquidity, global liquidity today. Yeah, with Raul Paul. It was really, really good. Got to level up, fam. Got to level up. You got to know what's good. I had, and also listened to a hugely successful trader who, in his time and portfolio managing, outdid the S&P 500 for 15 years. Yeah. Today, he is a Bitcoin bull. Yeah, interesting. What's going on, Hydro? How are you, my friend? It's very, very interesting. So crypto's not dead. It's not dead. It's dropping, but it's not dead. My guy, Jung Malik, is not happy right now. Dude is not happy. Jung Malik is not happy right now. He's not happy with Coinbase. Kind of throwing some shade at the technology of the XRPL. Interesting. By the way, I've been hanging out with Kraken a lot lately. Fees are cheaper. Transactions are just as smooth. Now, look, during the heat of the bull run, they're both going to, be slow. They're both going to be slow. During the heat of the bull run, they are both going to be slow. So I hope you got, 3 or 4 places that you can hang out and exit when you need to, because they're both going to be slow. But Kraken Coinbase fees are way too high. Kraken has just as many, has just about as many. Kraken is cracking. Yeah. Has just about as many liquidity pairs or, tokens that you can buy into. You can deposit USDC and or USD. You don't have to worry about, if you don't have any dollars, you can just, USDC, put it on there, change it to dollars. It's easy. Change it to dollars and buy what you need to buy. So yeah, and the fees are just cheaper. Just cheap, especially if you just want to buy something and in a few days take it off the exchange and put it on your put it in cold storage. Yeah, it's cracking. It's looking like it's the one. Really, really is. So yeah, I like it. That's where I discovered some FLR that I didn't know about. A few, yeah. Anyway, about the view over there. Didn't even know about. So yeah, it was really, really good. I don't know. We're gonna do some XDeFi stuff, play around. We're gonna do some Flare testing as well. It's got a lot of interesting stuff on Crypto X that we'll get into. Interesting Friday for sure. But we said we planned on that. We planned on the 55, 54 Bitcoin, and we got it, right? It's because we've been listening to Alessio Rastani, and he called it. So we got it. Now we got two options. We've got two options. We're either going to do a nice little ABC up towards 100, or we're not, or we're going the other direction. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'm hopeful for the other direction for sure. I don't like that. Unfortunately, things the alt season can tend to be beholden, if you will, on kind of certain kind of market forces. But I guess it just is what it is. And right now, monetary inflation is the word of the day amongst the central bankers, which bodes well, according to my guy Raul Paul and his forget the dude who was speaking with. His name is Michael. Monetary inflation bodes well for crypto and gold. Crypto and gold. And by the way, the trader who's who outbeat the S&P 500 for 15 years, it's like, why would I buy gold? Like, whoa, okay, whoa, like, whoa. All right, let's go over these numbers real quick. We'll share the misery. That is the market right now. We'll try to weather our way through this freaking market. And we'll check out our guys over at CoinGecko. And according to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is down 3.6% in the last 24 hours and is now at 2.16 trillion. Bitcoin dominance, of course, is at 51.3%. Bitcoin is currently trading at $56,722 again. And on a 30-day, it's down 20%. Ethereum is trading at $2,987 again. And on the 30-day, it's down 23%. Solana is trading at $135 again. And on the 30-day, it's down 22%. XRP is at 42 cents again. And it's down 19.5% on the 30-day. I hope that you have some altcoins that are currently outdoing Bitcoin. I hope that you have some. Let's take a look at Banter Bubbles. Banter Bubbles. Real quick, let's take a look at that. I think this thing does refresh on its own. I think it does, which is pretty super awesome, but I'm going to refresh it anyway. Sometimes I get myself in trouble when I refresh. Okay, good. Yeah, see? That happens when I refresh. I don't know why that does that. Just a moment. Might do it again. We'll see. There it is. There it is. I got it set versus Bitcoin. So all these greens you see, that's versus Bitcoin. How are you doing with your stuff? as compared to Bitcoin. So there it is right there for you guys. So, I hope these are some meme coins right here. Bonk, Brett, and Whiff, Dog with Hat. Meme coins. Where's Pepe? I don't see Pepe anymore. I don't see it. It's probably hidden somewhere, but I don't see it. So yeah, you'd hope to have, something like the open network here, 3 figures. That's 180% versus Bitcoin is Pepe at 195%. I don't know what Floki is, but someone told me that I don't think that is a meme coin. So there it is there. Do you have some of these that, that for the year are outperforming? Caspa is outperforming. That feels very, very new, though, that blockchain. Again, I'm perplexed as to why Marinade Soul is 300%, 314%, and Solana is up 286%. It's the same thing, except for Marinade is a staking spot, just like Blaze or Jito. So yeah, so they must got some kind of thing going on there. I don't know. But yeah, 314%. So do you have any? I hope you do. I hope you have something that's, 3 figures or better. It's Fetch AI. I hope you have something there. So there they are. We got Ondu, we got Solana, got Jasmy. We just got Jasmy, so I don't, can't really count it, but we do have it. It is outperforming. Arweave at 109%. We got to give them their props. But Casper, Fetch AI, I've said those two. And the open network. Where's the NOT token? I think NOT is on. There is NOT. It's now at 59%. It was higher the other day, but it's at 59. So we don't count that. I mean, it's great, but we want the 3 figures. We want the 3 figures. And now let's look into the cryptoverse just to kind of go over the dollar cost average strategy from January of 2022, which is the new year, because we had a 2020 and 2021 bull run. So we do 2022 to the end of June. And those are, we got Maker, Solana, BNB, and Ethereum on here. You can pick one in the top 20, and none of them that I saw did 3 figures percentage. Dollar cost averaging net year over year. Solana, during that time frame, 335%. Maker, 132%. OG, still doing its thing. I looked at Aave, put Aave in there. Nope, not 3 figures. Bitcoin, 111%. The OG, still giving you 111%, or gave you 111%. Which is pretty cool. That's the DCA strategy. That was for over 34 months. The further you go back, you still got Bitcoin in the triple digits, which is pretty cool. Let's see, what did I want to cover on X here? Here is the guy. Bill Miller holds the legendary Wall Street investment record of outperforming and beating the S&P 500 stock market index for 15 years. For 15 years. Holds the record. Let's take a listen to what he has to say. It's interesting.
Unglued, and the normal relationships between cash and bonds and securities, especially asset-backed securities, got blown apart. And the Fed had to increase the money supply by 25% to keep those things from collapsing as they did in 2008. Right. During that time, the Bitcoin network functioned perfectly. There was no run on it. There was, prices went down initially until people figured out, wait a minute, we've had a tremendous collapse here, and the Bitcoin blockchain is functioning without any interference at all. So I think that explains it, I think, in a way that many people can understand. If you want a little bit of financial insurance, then buy a Bitcoin or a part of a Bitcoin. The argument I get most often is, why not gold?
Right, which is considered to be an insurance policy against catastrophe historically.
So the answer to that is, in my opinion anyway, gold has gone from around 5,000 years. So it's gone from, let's make up a number and say a dime, a nickel in today's parlance. And in 5,000 years, it's gone from a nickel to $1,850. And in 10 years, Bitcoin has gone from a nickel to $57,000. So why would I own gold? Especially since gold in the last 10 years has gone down. In the last 10 years, Bitcoin is the best performing asset category in the world.
So you recently marked 40 years in the investment business. And, you know, how has the investment business changed as far as your approach is concerned? And how have you changed? How have you evolved over the last 40 years?
The investment business is, of course, radically different from what it was 40 years ago when I got involved in it. But one major difference is interest rates at that point in time.
Okay, so that's the guy, Bill Miller. He's like, why would I own gold? Interesting. He said early in this interview, he says he has a lot of Bitcoin. Has a lot of Bitcoin. That's interesting. Let me get back to the chat here. All right. Happy belated 4th to you, move accordingly. Why are the banks buying so much gold? Because that's their only option. Because they're fighting against Bitcoin right now. So they can't do that. So it's two things. It's gold and Bitcoin. Or gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Those are the things that hedges against their madness that they're doing. Thanks, Gary says, I don't even like looking at bubbles. Being a long-term investor is part of emotion. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, bro. Right. So, yeah. So a lot of, it's an interesting thing, I think. Our guy, Robert Kiyosaki, Hydro says, he says gold and silver and Bitcoin, which I think is interesting. And then there's the people who like Raoul Pauls who just like, why own gold if you can own, Bitcoin? And he says diversification, his thoughts, diversification's dead. His thoughts, his thoughts. Of course, then you got people like Lynette Zhang, like definitely on the gold and silver train. Listen to our interview today with Raoul Paul interviewing this guy, Michael. They both spoke about gold and said, gold does better. But the win for sure. And during this monetary inflation time, gold does better. But the win for sure is Bitcoin and crypto. I mean, they both said it. It's Bitcoin and crypto. So, but everyone, the great thing is you don't have to choose one or the other, right? Which I think is great. You can certainly take the Robert Kiyosaki approach, right? For sure. And Robert, by the way, also has Ethereum. Rich Dad Poor Dad guy has Ethereum. He has Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is interesting. He said it on one of his videos, one of his live streams, which I thought was interesting. All right, so let's get more into some of this Crypto X stuff that I wanted to share with you guys. I appreciate you guys checking in on a Friday for sure. Let's see. So I shared Mr. Miller, which I thought was interesting. Raoul Paul is trying to remind us. It's important. He says, remember, no leverage, no FOMO. Top 3 to 5 assets as your main bag. Let's look at the top 3, not including stablecoins. It's Bitcoin, it's Ethereum, that would be 2. Binance is, no one ever talks about the BNB token. I mean, ever. Macro guys, crypto, kind of crypto, never. I showed you the DCA, BNB was doing its thing. So it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next would be XRP. Next would be XRP. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, XRP. Because this The stake ETH is ETH. And then you got 2 stable coins. But for us, because we're good with being in the minutia, we're good with getting deep down and research and doing our homework and understanding the risk. The further we go down, the more we go up we go up in the risk curve. I'm just fascinated by Maker in any dollar cost average situation that we did. 2 years, starting from 2 years, starting from 3 years, starting from 4 years to today. Maker was in there. It's amazing. This thing is $2,219 currently. And on the net year over year, you pick the year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, it's still in there producing 3 net year over year return, which just means your dollar cost, you buy some, your dollar cost averaging every single year, it's still returning 3 figures. And that's interesting to me that the Maker token can still do that. But anyway, so you kind of, we can get into the minutia. Like Dan Tapiero is like, I ain't got time to trying to get into the minutia, doing homework and getting in Discords and Telegrams and, all that kind of stuff. I ain't watching videos, spending hours on YouTube. Dude's like, I ain't got time for that. He's Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right. So that's interesting. But of course, we get the opportunity. Man, I must have really bought Ondo really, really early because my P&L is still massively positive. So I must have got this thing real early. Thank God for that. But we leverage the alts, we leverage Ondo, hopefully we're going to get the leverage Jasmine coin. We leverage Jupiter, right? Celestia, EGLD, we took our wins and said, see you later. That was awesome for a bit there. And then it's got that FLR there leveraging as well, because we can get in the weeds, we can get in the mud, the dirt, minutia, see what's good. Leverage the alts. End game plan is a little bit of lifestyle chips and a little bit of and more BTC, baby. A little bit of lifestyle upgrade and more BTC. All right, so shared that. Shared Mr. Miller, shared Raoul Paul's post. Somebody literally asked, what is BTFD and DTFU? Like, what the world? Somebody did ask that. Someone did actually ask that question. Buy the F and dip and don't F this up. Cold storage, don't transfer in and out of your vault into DeFi, NFTs, or anything else. Use a sub wallet. It says it says here, read PUT tap principles. Okay. How about that? This dude said, DGens, remember, max leverage, never sleep, 3,000 altcoins, 25 watt. Only trade DGen bags. Auto anything with a cat or a dog, zoom in to beat the noise. Expect 90% pullbacks and 8. It's interesting. So someone has TAP principles. Interesting. I'll have to check that out a little bit later. I don't know who this guy is, but if Raoul Paul is checking him out, I'll check him out. We'll check him out later. All right. So what else is on the list? Yeah. So Cypress, the Manon Core says, LOL, crypto is dropping, but crypto is far from dead. Pay attention. Don't F this up. Don't F up this opportunity. Today, according to this dude, I haven't looked into it, Visa just partnered with Tangent to integrate crypto wallets. for secure payments, and people really think crypto is dead. If you can't stomach a pullback or even a further drop in price, sell. Crypto's not for you. Zoom out. Understand this market still in its infancy. If you know what's coming, don't forget, even in this market downturn, you could be earning more crypto by leveraging DeFi opportunities. Indeed. Indeed, you could get fees. You can be getting some rewards. Indeed, you can be in liquidity pools for sure. So according to Cointelegraph, it looks like Tangent introduced the Visa integrated crypto wallet for secure payments. Okay. I haven't confirmed this, but that's what it is. Cryptocurrency wallet firm Tangent is collaborating with Visa to bring self-custody and mainstream payments together. I don't know about this whole Visa thing, though. Like, to me, this is kind of like Western Union. Like, to me, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Tangent figured it out, but you know, they stopped Western Union, you know, like the governments of current or any administration. They said Western Union, you can no longer be Western Union until we say you can be Western Union again. Yeah. So I don't know about this whole self-custody Visa thing. I don't know about that part. Tangent wallet by itself, all right, cool. But I don't know about this Visa stuff and self-custody. I don't know. So I'd be careful. Tangent is partnering with Visa to introduce a new hardware wallet technology integrated with Visa payment cards. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think obviously that's cool. Obviously, this is, you know, why would the government tell Visa not to allow transactions? I don't know. Why did the government decide to take everybody's personal gold? So for me, I'm like, no, I'm good. If I can just get the Tangent cards, I have Tangent cards. Why would I don't need a Visa thing. That's me. I'm just saying that's me. I don't need a Visa thing. That's me. But you know, others may be good with that. The new business to consumer product will be released under the Tangent brand. In other words, Visa will let you put your Tangent on there. And it's expected to be launched by the year end. Tangent Chief Technology Officer Andrew told Cointelegraph. I don't know. I mean, I got the Coinbase card, but this is saying self-custody. It's, you know, the self-custody should be like, it's just yours, right? I mean, I just think, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think if Visa's involved, that's not exactly like Coinbase didn't come out and say, you know, when they came out with their card, it's just you could use your card. You can add to the card, you can spend it. I used the Coinbase card for anything: groceries, travel, airplane tickets, freaking Uber. Don't matter. I could use it for anything. But I'm not under any impression that of a self-custody, if you understand what I'm saying. Like I don't see how this is cold storage hardware wallet. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. We've got a guy here who believes that the U.S. Treasury bonds will be replaced as the global reserve asset. Bitcoin will replace the Treasury bonds as the global reserve asset. That's interesting. Let's take a quick listen to this institutional player talking about bull runs and bear runs, all that kind of stuff. Let's take a listen.
Or do you think that at that level they're salivating at the opportunity to get in? Yeah, we get this question a lot, you know, and certainly for those of us who've been around the space for a while, we've been through a number of cycles. And what's different this time, prior cycles, people would try to scramble when they saw the price running up, when the interest was hot, and then when there'd be a drawback, the interest would wane, it would fizzle, and then they'd move on to other things. I think this time around, there's been enough research internally, enough institutional resources committed that many are now fully committed to the space. Actually, they see this maybe as an opportunity where some of the crypto native players who had a massive head start have had to take down the sales a little bit, regroup. They're reassessing some things, maybe they hired too quickly, those kinds of things. So now the more traditional players that were behind have an opportunity to make up some ground. So we see the commitment more so, and they're not phased, at least the firms that we talk to are not phased by the price action this time around. And it's become kind of a meme in the crypto space that the best time to build is a bear market, but you basically just described it, right? You're not dealing with retail FOMO and putting out fires and a million people trying to sign up on any given day. You can actually build a product that's superior for your customers without as many distractions. Absolutely. You have institutional commitment where they see this as having longevity, and it's going to change and evolve as we've talked about. It's an evolving space, but I think the question has now been decided as to whether this is something that is going to be sustainable. It'll change and morph through time, but I do believe that, and Cboe's acquisition of RSX is another pretty important data point there, that they do see a generational shift in the capital markets, in the infrastructure, in the assets, and the way that people interact. And so now the institutions are looking to participate. I mean, we have BlackRock, JP Morgan, Fidelity, obviously, Citadel. Now, I mean, it was sort of laughable now when you think back to 2017 when we yelled, the institutions are here. Yeah, right. But now, I mean, there's no debate. These are the biggest financial institutions on the planet, and they're committing wholeheartedly to the crypto space. You've definitely seen that. And you've seen, institutions covers a pretty broad swath. So the shops that ran their own technology, that were generally managing their own money, were institutions, and they were in pretty early. When you think about DRW and its Cumberland division, and firms like Jump or some of the other firms that are electronic trading firms, I mean, they were in pretty early, but they're also very sophisticated. They run their own technology, typically managing their own money. It's a bit different when you're managing someone else's money. And I think now what we're starting to see is the firms that manage other people's money are starting to get more comfortable with the space, and then the firms that provide access to other people are starting to get more comfortable with the space. Or do you think that?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Very, very good stuff. That's nice questions back and forth there with the Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, I wanted to share something. Where did it go? Yeah, this is real. This is a little great post here from Catalyst. Layer 0 increases cross-chain interoperability. If we are to have 75 different chains connecting for data, here are those possibilities for a Gnosis. We're going to be hanging out. Are we going to do a Gnosis? Yeah, we'll do a Gnosis also. We'll be on the test net for a Gnosis as well. Increased interoperability. Layer 0 protocols allow blockchains to communicate with each other. This could enable APY Cloud to aggregate fees and distribute rewards across a wider range of DeFi apps built on different blockchains. It's been a while since I've talked about or even mentioned or even heard anything about the APY Cloud, because I remember that was the thing back in the days when the Gnosis was called Flare Finance, right? DeFi applications built on different blockchains, not just those within the Flare ecosystem. And hence functionality. With access to data and functionality from other chains, the APY Cloud could potentially offer more sophisticated yield generation strategies and features within the Gnosis suite. Expanded user base. By integrating with other DeFi ecosystems, the APY Cloud could attract a larger user base, interested in earning rewards from various DeFi activities across different chains. So just an example of some of the possibilities with this Layer 0 and a project being on Flare Network, leveraging this integration with Layer 0. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Who is Catalyst? Crypto enthusiasts, observer, investor, stand up because the transaction needs to be customized with data, backend stores value. Okay, cool. So, but anyway, what do you guys think about that Tangent and the Visa thing? I mean, I think it's great. It's great. What do you call it? It's great publicity. I mean, but I don't know. Oh, you read that book? Move Accordingly. You read The Great Taking? You read that book? What's going on, Crawfish? How are you, bro? Back to The Great Taking, prime example. That book changed my life. Great. I'm glad you had a chance to read that, bro. Glad you had a chance. It's hard to put it down once you start reading it, right? So I don't know about that tangent visa thing. I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Um, like I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, it's good stuff. I mean, you can get the tangent wallets. I don't know what the need for the visa thing is. I don't know how you. Is it more onboarding? Is it people used to seeing the visa logos? You know, I don't know. Maybe you move, I don't know, you move some from the regular Tangem to the Tangem with the Visa logo when you're ready to sit, ready to do some shopping, ready to do some whatever. I mean, maybe that, maybe that, but certainly not the large bags. Certainly, certainly not the large bags, I would think. You don't want to be beholden to Visa, in my opinion. I don't want to be beholden to Visa when I really need to be able to do something, or even just anyway. It's just if all my stuff is there and there can be controlled by them. Yeah, I'm not good with that. You know what I mean? Not good with that. Learn my lesson with Celsius. Learn my lesson. All right, let me see. Anything else on X I want to share? Let me look at some stuff. I shared that. We're gonna do some testing, man, because we got to do some testing. Jupiter's trying to come down my lane, man, trying to compete a little bit with 0x leverage. What's going on right now? Trying to do a little competing with 0x leverage. That was interesting. This back and forth here is kind of long. I won't play that. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that one. All right, so let me share this and then we're going to play a little bit. Flare Networks is talking about their inflation going from 7 to 5% here. The Flare or the FLR inflation rate adjustment is now live. The FLR inflation rate is now 5% per year, capped at 5 billion FLR tokens per annum, calculated on available supply. This change promotes long-term sustainability for the FLR ecosystem. Key takeaways: the Flare drops rate is unaffected by the change. Staking and delegation rewards are reduced. I looked at Flare Space today, Flare.space, and when what was once like a 4.5 to 5% better APR for staking is now about a 1% better for staking as opposed to wrapping and delegating, which was interesting. Staking and delegation rewards are reduced. Community tools by Oracle Daemon and Flare.space can help you estimate potential returns. Let's see here. This Flare.space for this advisor is really great. Flare advisor, great. You can earn up to 52% annually. You see the difference in wrapping and delegating. These were all in the 10%. Before the change in inflation, these were all like 15%, 15, 15, 15, 15 point, 15 point, 15 point. And maybe there was one that was 14, but they were all up there. Now it's about 12%. So just a little bit of a difference there, not quite 2% difference there. So all right, what else we got? In addition to the reduced inflation, growth in circulating supply is also limited by token burns. Growth in circulating supply is also limited, right? Which is great, by token burns. Transaction fees continue to be burned, reducing circulating supply with network activity. An additional 2.1 billion FLR is scheduled to be burned by January of 2026. Unclaimed staking, delegation, and Flare drops rewards will be burned. Unclaimed staking? What the world? What? You did that thing like 5 times, right? What the world? I mean, you don't want to miss your staking rewards. let me get out of this developer mode. I just claimed some staking. I'm telling you, I was like, man, that is the world. It was nice. Let's see here. Do that. Let me see something here. Nope. Nothing going on right now. I don't know. Someone said it's 8 times. What days of the week is it? I don't remember the days of the week. I know it's 8 times a month, which is cray. What else we got? Yeah, unclaimed staking. Unallocated FLR emissions from the flare and improvement proposal can be burned or reallocated for network growth. So why the or? Why the or there? Yeah, why the or? That's interesting. Because if you can reallocate it, why not just reallocate it? But anyway, that's what it says. Can be burned or reallocated for network growth, which is cool. The emissions is going to be once a month. It's going to be pretty cool. Excited for projects and builders and users participating. So they're going to be incentivizing users and builders with the FIP09. Really excited about that. Let me get back in the chat. Then we're going to do our daily part to participate in utility.
Market is crazy. It's doing what it does.
Right? Because we're all about utility. So we're going to do our part and participate in helping this utility platform for XRP, which is the F assets, do its thing, right? Let's go here. Guys, do me a favor and hit that like button. That'd be super cool. Super cool. Really helps to get the channel out to more folks. And if you're hanging out, listening to the Crypto Seeds and you've enjoyed those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. We got about 40-something, 45, 50% of people that are listening, watching, hanging out who are not subscribed to the channel. If we'd like to get that number down to about 20, 25%. So if you could do your part, if you've been enjoying the hangouts, please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby. So you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. Alex Yeet and Pookie, the Blue Ranchers are in the building. What's going on, guys? Pookie says Flair's a winner. Indeed. What's going on, Alex Yeet? The real big Will's in the building. How are you, bro? We need to make you a Blue Ranger. What's going on here? Add as a moderator. Let's do that. Pookie says, Siege, I heard you were in what? I heard you were in the Freedom Zone. You heard I was in the Freedom Zone? Is that what you said? Is that what you're saying? Siege, I heard you were in the Freedom Zone. I've never, or are you saying that I'm in this is the real Freedom Zone? What are you saying? Because I'm not part of Brad Kimes' Freedom Zone, that's for sure. That's the not so free Freedom Zone. That's the not so free Freedom Zone. That's what that is. You can't speak an ounce of disagreement. An ounce. It's not a freedom zone. You can't express how you feel about a thing. How could that possibly be? All right, so listen, let's get into it. Let's get into some of this stuff. Let's go to the X DeFi protocol first, boys and girls. Pookie, they got 4 videos out on that thing. Did you check them out, bro? Pookie, they got 4 videos on the X DeFi, man. You check them out? 4 videos now. The real big Will, you're welcome, my friend. Yes, you did. Okay. So what's up, man? Did you get some wins? You get some wins on that thing? Am I connected? My life's like Did you get some wins? Where's my KYCT token? Why is it not up there? I wanted to play around with that. Oh, there it is right there. What is this? This is an interesting thing, this KYC token. I think it's going to be a game changer. I don't know what it means. Can I click on it? Yeah, you can click on it. It's like an ID of some sort, okay. Which is really, really cool, but you can click on it. That's pretty cool. So here you can see orders open, completed, or settled on here, which is really, really cool. I withdrew some of my C constant 2 FLR because I noticed, Pookie, when I clicked on settled, I saw some wins. I won some stuff. Profit loss 20 C FLR and 99. These were some wins, baby. These were some wins. Which is really, really cool. Okay, these were some wins, which is really, really cool. What's this referral code about? What's that about? Add referral code. Okay, add referral code. Referral code. I guess you can we can refer people to the platform, which is pretty cool. They're going to be doing a little contest here, which is going to be awesome to see. All right, so cutoff on the 5th of July at 9:45 is when they're going to see whether or not your contract settles. You won, you lost. So I'm going to short what we got here going on. You can long or short Bitcoin, the current price of Bitcoin. What is this on here? Is this on the daily? This is on the 1 minute. That is not going to work. That's not going to work. Let me do 15 minutes real quick. Do I want to short this? This is not great. 56,354. So 56.6, that's 15 minutes. Let's look on the daily. This is talking about a range. This is ranging. What do you want to do here? What do you want to do? Long or short? Look at this on the daily. Okay. A lot of selling of Bitcoin. 56. Yeah, I'm going to short that. I think I'm going to short that. 632. I just entered the current price of Bitcoin there. Oh, I got to deposit some FLR. You got to have at least, I feel like you got to have at least 100 FLR to do it. And by the way you get your FLR, your constant 2 FLR, if you would copy your wallet address here. Oh, it says right here, you can do it right here. You can get constant 2 FLR right there. Copy. Now, I already got 100 extra like 30 minutes ago, so it's probably not going to let me get it. But I just want to show you can click copy your wallet address, hit that. It was like 30 minutes ago. I tried to get some. See if do I get it? It says sent 201, so it's a different FLR. So I had 499 deposit. So next, oh, that's nice. It tells you what you got to do after you get it. Okay. Nice work, Santiago. Nice work, bro. Impressed. Where's my referral code? I need my referral code, bro. Where's my referral code, Santiago? This is sweet. You guys are thinking of everything here. I'm liking that. All right, so let's see if I got some. I don't think I got any. Said it was going to give me. Oh, there it is right there, 700. Said it was going to give me 201. I have 499. What's good, Pookie? Pookie, did you know that? Did you know that, Pookie? So There it is. And it tells you what you do after you freaking do it. So you got to deposits because I think you need at least 100 FLR. So let's do 210 because I'm probably going to do 2 contracts. So hit deposit. I had to refresh on the withdrawal earlier today. I had to refresh. It was just kind of just doing this thing here. Prove it in my MetaMask. You have your phone? Prove it in the MetaMask. And all right, my phone is on. Prove it in your MetaMask. What we got on here? 0.002 FLR. Awesome. Confirm it. And we're going to get a little message here, I think, on deposit. Let's see. Yeah, so you get this little message here, deposit request received. Now, I got this message for withdrawing my FLR that I had won from, whatever. And it took a minute. So I just ended up refreshing. I just ended up refreshing. So, and it showed up. So, that's what happens in the beta stuff. You get stuff spinning, but I'm shorting it, baby. I'm shorting it. I'm going to short as soon as my constant 2 FLR shows. I'm going to short this thing. What say you, Pookie? What say you, bro? What's going on? Tell me what's good. You starting to get the hang of it? I love it. Pookie says I'm starting to get the hang of it. I definitely got some win. Oh, you got some wins. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's interesting, but I won't be in the, I like the platform, and if we can get something on Flare that can compete with GMX or DYDX or which I think those are both on Arbitrum, I think. And Drift Protocol, on Solana, if we can kind of compete and have it be on the Flare network, that would be awesome. So looking good so far, Santiago. Looking good. Pookie says I'm short. Yeah. So when you short, do you just put the current price of Bitcoin and hit short, or do you put a lower price? That's the thing that I don't know. I think, yeah. So I think that's how you do it. You put the current price. Like I think the first time I put the price that I thought Bitcoin was going to be, and I just hit short. So, but anyway, all right. So we got a 3rd of July and we got a 4th of July. Those are the contracts there that I did. And as soon as my CFLR, let's refresh this and see if it shows up. Weekly giveaway there. 5 people, you're going to divide 350 between 5 people for a little contest, but it's not going to start until July 8th. That's a green candle. That's not good. That's not good. A little green candle. That's not good on my short call. Anyway, so I didn't get to place that call yet. Hold on a second. $9:45. 30-minute candles. Today. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna change it to daily. So every candle here is a day. Yeah, I'm still shorting it. I'm shorting it. 697. Short. Quantity 1. See something here. So a quantity, every contract is at least 100. Right here, you see the red here means I shorted it. Exchange fee is 0.5%. And you place the order. I'm gonna check on what's the difference between one or two? Confirm in the MetaMask. Something wrong. Uh-oh. What wrong? What went wrong? Order review. It says something went wrong. I got an error message on mine. 4th of July, 5th. Why did I get an error message? Did I do something different this time? It said it failed. Yeah, I wonder why it failed. Hmm. I don't know why I failed there. We'll have to see. Pookie says I was putting in the current price. Yeah. So did it already go through? No, it didn't go through. I don't know why that would have failed. We'll try it again. I want a short. All right. Oh, I know. Let's refresh the Bitcoin price. See it for a second. Make sure it's up to date. I don't know why it failed, but it failed. But this is test nut. So yeah, see that? It says 56,729. I'm still shorting it though. Confirm in the MetaMask. Ah, I don't know. It failed again. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This price is rising every freaking time you turn around. That might be the issue. I mean, it's at hit 56,853. That might be why it's doing it. On the hour, that's 3 greens in a row, huh? All right. What we got? What's the time frame? We got till 9:40. It's let's go back. Get on. 30-minute. Come on, what's going on? What's going on? You know, this is a prime time for people to be hopping on here too. Just getting home or just had dinner. All right, let me see. So 5, 6, 7, 2, 9. I'm gonna long. Oh, it went through. You're right. It did go through. Just had to refresh it. You're right, Pookie. Pookie went through. So which one did it do? Oh man, it went through twice. It went through twice. So it was an error. I was getting an error message, but the error message was not correct. It did go through. I got two freaking, it's not showing any open orders, which is interesting. Let's see, completed. It says two of them failed. And it took my CFLR. Interesting. Two transactions failed, settled, open. It says I have no open orders. Interesting. But my CFLR is gone. That's interesting. So it took my FLR. That's interesting. I don't know. Took my FLR. I don't know why I did that. Let's say activity, deposit, withdrew, order. I don't know, man. Don't know. I just want to place an order. Let me deposit some more CFLR. Oh, let me put the link in the chat for you guys to go here. It's app-testnet.xdfi.io. Kind of tricky. Let's go here. Let's go to the chat. What's going on, Michael Mukasey? How are you, bro? Yeah, it took my my CFLR for failed transactions. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that, but that's what it did. I'm gonna try one more time, then we're gonna move over to the next testing thing. There's a website if you guys want to play along for testing. It's really easy to do. You're gonna connect your wallet by way of MetaMask. And I think you can also use your Bifrost wallet as well, if you want to do that. If you like your mobile, you can do that also. Yeah, I don't like this, man. What's going on right now? I can't get any things going on. 1 minute. 56, 851. It's definitely trending up. I could definitely long it. See, cutoff countdown date is the 5th of July at 9:45, 3.5 hours, 3 hours, 20 minutes. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then we'll have to figure out what's good another time. I don't know, man. This daily. These candles is 1, 2, 3, 4 candles on the daily. Hourly. All right. I don't know what to do. Maybe I can put my own price in here and try that. I don't know. But I'm getting these failed transactions. I don't like that. I'm losing my constant flare, 791. I longed it this time. we live, this development is just like a massive, not great for internet. It's big internet hole. I think I lost you guys in the live stream for a little bit. Michael McCasey doing good. See, he's bought some Solana and Bitcoin. I hear you, my friend. I hear you, bro. Appreciate you checking in from South Carolina. All right, so there it is. With that, you know, we gotta move on to the next testing, man. We'll see what's up with that thing later. Let's do some minting and redeeming. Let's do some minting and redeeming on the constant for Flood Networks. Constant's F Asset Mint demo. Let's do some of that. Gotta change your Bifrost wallet. You gotta go to the bottom right in your Bifrost wallet to the icon there and click that. Then go to advanced, scroll down to advanced, put your Bifrost wallet in developer mode so that you know what's good, developer mode. And it should work. All right, so I've been on a redeeming tip, but you see you can get your test XRP here by clicking this. You copy your XRP address here, then you go get some test XRP. If you want to get some CFLR, you copy your FLR address here, and then you go here to get some. So let me try and see if hopefully everything is let me refresh this. And let's hit redeem. I'll be redeeming a little bit at a time. If anybody got any questions, please let me know. I really don't know if there's a browser. Yeah, I'm at the. That's working better than another browser. Yeah, let me do this. Disconnect. And I did disconnect and reconnect Bifrost. Now let's try and redeem a few lots. Let's go 3 lots of SRP, 60 XRP. Get your message, read your message about the app asset manager, wallet address, and recipient executor, and confirm it. Transactions submitted for redemption. There it is. We did it. That's going to take a little while. The other one was the Gnosis. The DEX there. Looks like I earned some rewards over there. So let me put this one in here. We'll come back to this. You can check out a Gnosis Global in the testnet space and just hang out there. It's not real money. I'll put that link in the chat for you guys as well. Not real money. You said you can't mint or redeem? Pookie. The only thing that's really worked for me when I can't mint or redeem is disconnecting, reconnecting, and refreshing. Hydra says the wallet connect doesn't respond when you click on it. Interesting. Yeah, may have to try a different browser. I felt like that happened with me once or twice before. You may have to use a different browser, Opera, Brave, Chrome. And don't forget to refresh that constant website page, because that could be it as well. So there's a link for the testnet for Gnosis, which has a shot. It's has a shot to leveraged first movers advantage, build a community on a groundbreaking layer 1 chain, which I like. All right, so you can see it's costing, it's testnet stuff. Your wallet is currently not connected. All right, let me connect. Go to MetaMask, connect to MetaMask. These are my farming wallets. What happened here? Oh, the internet went down. That's what happened. I think I totally screwed that up. No, it worked. Constant 2 to the Flare constant network. Okay, let's switch. There it is there. And you can see I'm on liquidity here, and I have 2 active positions. 2 active positions here. I'm in this Songbird Fin thing, and then this T-Dust thing. I picked the 2 highest liquidity pairs to get into. And one of them I earned some rewards, I thought. So let's go to this T-Dust and CFLR. Here's the pool there. Okay. Let's go back to my active positions. Active positions in 2, and then we go to T-Dust. See, it still says range status, still in range, which means I did custom ranges for both of these pools, and I'm still in range there. Let's go to this one here with the T-Dust. There's the NFT. It says incentive rewards 0.88 TRTX2. Have no idea what it is. Don't know what that is. But let me see what happens if I try to claim this incentive reward. Is it working? That's there. It cost me some CFLR 0.03. CFLR. Just wanted to claim the reward, earned it. Just being in a liquidity pool, earn some reward. There's an incentive reward as opposed to fees, right? Fees would come from people hopping into that liquidity pool, people exiting out of that liquidity pool. But I guess I got rewarded with incentive rewards for participating and, setting up a pool, that type of thing like that. So that was cool. And I guess that will one day show up on my wallet, TXRT, and my MetaMask. Am I on the right thing? Yeah. So, but anyway, I hit claim rewards. It's still showing 0.88 there in the test thing, which is cool. So this is really simple to do. It's liquidity. You tap the liquidity here. You pick a pool. I picked the pool with the numbers. And you see 3 out of these, 2, 5 have CFLR. So you want to have some CFLR. And you want to trade some of that CFLR for T-Dust. And the way you do that is you go here to swap. You change this to CFLR here. You see you have 110. And you put how many CFLR you want to swap over for T-Dust. 10 FLR for this amount of T-Dust. And you can swap that. See here, if I swap it, prove it in your MetaMask, and it says right here, successfully swap. Constant flare to test dust. Then you hit on liquidity, you go back to that particular pool, the T-Dust CFLR, and you're going to want to add liquidity, but you got to first pick one of these different options here. Position strategies: aggressive, conservative, full, custom. I usually do custom. I tried to do conservative. It didn't work. And I think I tried aggressive as well. So let me see something. Pick aggressive. Let's see, 43. 43 test us. 8. So you see I have a balance of 43 test us. So I'm just going to put, let me do 43 of that. 8 constant is the equivalent. Let's see if, let me see if this ranges. These are the ranges here. Aggressive and conservative, the platform's going to choose the range. Full is just, it's what it is. And custom, you can change the range. See, if I hit custom here, I can move the ranges around. But either case, it still looks like I have to do the stupid approving of the T-dust, which is annoying. So let's try and approve this T-dust here. It's going to cost. MetaMask should come up. Got to approve the spin. 43 is great. Next. Because I only have 43 T-dust. Prove it. So it says it successfully approved it, right? And you see it says create a position. But both the numbers are in. But which one of these am I in? That's what I don't know. I don't see any of them like really highlighted. I think I'm in this one. This seems like it has a little color to it. So I think I am in the aggressive position strategy. So let's create this position, which means it's a very tight range, which means your capital is used more efficiently in that range. But you can also get out of that range very quickly as well, right? Because the range is really teeny tight. But it let me set the create a position, which is cool. So I'm in one of those aggressive ones. This is the NFT indicating, and this will have all the stuff in there that you would need to learn about your position. If you want to click that, tells you 7 cents of liquidity. I don't know. I don't know how you're going to get more of this CFLR, especially if you have to wait 24 hours. And I don't know where the faucet is, if there's a faucet for other tokens. I currently don't know. If you guys know, please let us know in the chat. But there it is right there. See, it's an aggressive range of 22.3 cents to 24 cents. So, yeah. Pretty tight range. Yeah, and that's it. So it's good. I was able to set that up. But it's funny too, because I wonder if I could use a different MetaMask wallet to get some CFLR. Because hold on, which I get the constant confused. Is this the constant 2? I think this is constant 2 CFLR. And then I wonder if I could send that to this wallet. I have to play around with that and see. You see on the MetaMask you got a couple of wallets, right? You got different wallets. This is my farming and staking test wallet. So you got different accounts. And I wonder if I can get some CFLR here by connecting this wallet to XDeFi and getting some constant 2 or constant wallet in there. Because are they the same? So Flare is constant, and then XDeFi and all that stuff is 2. I bet you I could. I bet you I could do that. And then send some more. In other words, I'm trying to figure out a way to not have to wait 24 hours to add more CFLR to this wallet. I bet you I can connect the top wallet and get some tokens that way. Let's go back to XDeFi and see if it's a 24-hour deal or not. It might not be. Switch, yeah, so there's different networks there. Interesting. It's interesting. Let's disconnect. Well, let's connect the farming wallet. There's no CFLR on there. All right, let's see, connect. It keeps going back to this one. Hold on. So that worked. Bouncing two. Now, let me see something. Get some constant 2 FLR. Because on the Gnosis, as long as you have some CFLR, it doesn't really matter. Sent to 01. There's 201 wallet balance. All right, yeah, that's a wallet balance. Now, let me see. So I'm going to see if I can do that. Tokens there. You can send. Send within the wallet. Yeah, that's one way you can do it. You could just you could just just create a new account. Right. You can just add an account, keep going down the line for accounts. If you don't want to wait to 24 hours, per wallet, you can do that. You can do it. Just connect each wallet each time and kind of do it that way. So, and then send it to your main wallet to get more of some of that FLR. All right. So there it is there. I just wanted to see if I could do that. And it looks like I can. Let's get back to the chat. Grad Barlinghouse in the building. What's going on, bro? Did you guys get that straight? Did that end up working for you, Pookie? And Hydro, did that end up working? Let me know. I want to mint some more or redeem some more. So let's share. God bless you, bro. God bless you, Garb. God bless you, Mr. Barlinghouse. Let's go here. Let's try to redeem some. Yeah, definitely try a different browser if you're having that issue. The only thing that I can see, I'm trying to do my part and redeem as much as possible. All right, so there it is. That's the word on the street for today, family. That is the word on the street. The stream messed up, which was really crazy. I don't know why it messed up. But the internet did go down. It's HODL strong mode, for sure. I listened to Alessia Rastani today. Guys, you definitely want to at least check out the Real Vision. Check out Raul Paul's channel. It's called Raul Paul, the Journeyman. Highly recommend you check that YouTube channel out. And highly, strongly suggest you check out Real Vision for sure. I'm not a paying member. I will be a paying member, but I'm not a paying member. But the free stuff is just tremendous. It's just tremendous. How many of you guys are part of Real Vision? They do great meetups, man, international meetups right up me and Mr. Crypto Siege's style. So yeah, definitely recommend that for, leveling up on the global macro picture and how it relates to and or affects the digital asset space. You'll learn that they're highly correlated. And it's just, you'll learn more about what the everything code is and what the business cycles are. It's invaluable. Really, the stuff is just great there. Can't recommend can't recommend it enough. Really can't recommend that enough. All right, so I think that's it, guys. I think I'm gonna hop off here. I always want to do my part to prove that I am a utility, Maxi. So I hop on these different platforms, whether it be a Gnosis or XDeFi, or just, you know, the Flare F asset demo, participate, because these things add utility to the assets that we hold, which is XRP and FLR and Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, right, Michael Marchese? And Bitcoin. And by the way, with the layer 0 integration, Solana will have some, you know, we'll be able to, you know, do more stuff there in Solana as well. So it's gonna be pretty cool. You know, really, really cool. All right, fam. There it is. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Do me a favor, if you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please hit the like button on the way out for sure. And again, if you've been hanging out watching the Crypto Seeds and you have enjoyed those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel, because we're trying to get that number from 50% down to about 20%. And we really appreciate your help in getting that done for sure. I'm going to end this live stream like I do all my live streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.